China's payment landscape is like stepping into the future. Cash is practically ancient history. Mobile payments reign supreme. To navigate this new world, you need to understand the dominant players and how they work. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in the Stone Age of transactions. Imagine trying to buy street food with a fistful of yuan. The vendor might look at you like you're speaking Klingon. That's because China has embraced digital payments with open arms. It's faster, more convenient, and incredibly efficient. So, buckle up and get ready to ditch your wallet. You're about to enter the world of Wechat Pay, Alipay, and QR codes galore. Please like this video and subscribe to Visa Center YouTube channel. Hang on till the end to get all valuable advice on how to prepare yourself to the trip to China. Wechat Pay is more than just a payment app. It's a social media platform, a messaging service, a news aggregator, and so much more. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of Chinese digital life. With over 1 billion users, it's practically impossible to function in China without it. Want to split a restaurant bill with friends? Wechat Pay. Need to pay your utility bills? Wechat Pay. Craving some late-night dumplings? You guessed it, Wechat Pay. It's seamlessly integrated into every aspect of daily life. Just link your bank account and you're good to go. It's like having a digital wallet on steroids. Alipay is the other major player in China's mobile payment arena. Developed by e-commerce giant Alibaba, it's the preferred payment method on platforms like Taobao and Tmall. Think of it as the Amazon Pay of China, but even more integrated. While Wechat Pay might have the edge in social interactions, Alipay shines in online shopping and financial services. It offers a wider range of investment options, credit products, and even insurance. So, if you're planning to do some serious online retail therapy or manage your finances, Alipay is your go-to app. Remember those crisp yuan bills you exchanged at the airport? Yeah, you might want to hold on to them as souvenirs. In China's cashless society, cash is about as useful as a rotary phone. Sure, some street vendors and smaller shops might accept it, but don't expect it to be the norm. Even beggars on the street accept digital payments. That's right, they've got QR codes ready to scan. So unless you're planning on time traveling back to the 20th century, you'll be perfectly fine leaving those wads of cash behind. Section 5. Credit cards. Not dead yet, but don't expect miracles. Credit cards do exist in China, but they're not exactly welcomed with open arms. The landscape for credit card usage in China is quite different from what many Westerners might be accustomed to. While you might be used to swiping or tapping your card for almost every purchase back home, in China, the scenario is a bit more complex. While major international cards like Visa and MasterCard are accepted at some hotels and upscale restaurants, don't expect to use them everywhere. These cards are more of a luxury than a necessity here, and their acceptance is limited to places that cater primarily to tourists and international visitors. China has its own domestic card network called UnionPay, and it's the king of the plastic jungle. UnionPay is widely accepted across the country, from big cities to small towns. If you're planning to stay in China for an extended period, getting a UnionPay card might be a wise decision. Even if you manage to find a place that accepts your foreign credit card, be prepared for potential hiccups. The transaction might not go through smoothly, and you could face issues like declined transactions or technical glitches. Transactions might be declined, and you might encounter confused looks from cashiers. This can be particularly frustrating if you're in a hurry or if the item you're trying to purchase is essential. It's best to treat your credit card as a backup option and embrace the world of mobile payments. Mobile payment apps like Alipay and Wechat Pay are ubiquitous in China and are accepted almost everywhere. From street vendors to high-end boutiques, these apps make transactions seamless and hassle-free. So, while your credit card might not be dead yet, don't expect miracles. Adapt to the local payment methods, and you'll find your experience in China much smoother and more enjoyable. Section 6. Mobile payments, the engine of China's cashless society. Mobile payments are the lifeblood of China's cashless ecosystem. They're fast, convenient, and incredibly secure. Forget fumbling for cash or waiting for credit card transactions to process. With just a few taps on your phone, you can pay for practically anything. Whether you're grabbing a coffee, buying groceries, or hailing a taxi, mobile payments are the way to go. The technology behind it is constantly evolving, making transactions smoother and more efficient. It's no wonder China is leading the way in the global shift towards a cashless future. Section 7 QR codes, your gateway to seamless transactions. QR codes are everywhere in China. They're like the digital equivalent of cash. You'll find them on restaurant tables, shop windows, and even on the back of shared bikes. They're the key to unlocking the convenience of mobile payments. To pay with a QR code, simply open your Wechat Pay or Alipay app and scan the code. Enter the amount, confirm the transaction, and you're done. It's that easy. You can even generate your own personal QR code to receive payments from others. It's like having your own personal cash register in your pocket. Section 8. Beyond the Big Two, exploring alternative payment options. While Wechat Pay and Alipay dominate the Chinese payment landscape, there are other players in the game. Apple Pay and Samsung Pay have been gaining some traction, but they're still lagging behind the local giants. You'll also find some niche payment methods like Baidu Wallet and JD Pay. However, unless you're deeply embedded in those specific ecosystems, it's best to stick with the tried and true options of Wechat Pay and Alipay. They'll cover practically all your payment needs. Section 9. Lost in translation. Challenges for foreigners navigating Chinese payments. For foreigners unfamiliar with the Chinese language and digital landscape, navigating the world of mobile payments can feel like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Menus are in Mandarin, and the apps are designed with local users in mind, making it difficult for outsiders to understand. Many apps require a Chinese phone number for registration, which can be a significant barrier for travelers who don't have one. This requirement often leaves tourists feeling frustrated and stuck. The entire digital payment system in China can seem shrouded in mystery, with layers of complexity that are not immediately apparent to newcomers. From QR codes to specific banking requirements, it can be overwhelming. But fear not, intrepid traveler. Despite these challenges, there are ways to navigate this digital maze. With a little patience and preparation, you can crack the code and enjoy the convenience of mobile payments. Start by researching the most commonly used payment apps in China, such as Wechat Pay and Alipay. These platforms are widely accepted and can be set up with some effort. There are ways to set up mobile payment accounts even without a Chinese bank account. Some apps allow you to link an international credit card, which can be a lifesaver. Translation apps can be your saving grace. Use them to navigate through the app interfaces and understand the instructions. They can help you translate menus, payment options, and even communicate with vendors. Just be prepared for some initial hurdles. The setup process might be time-consuming and require some trial and error. Don't get discouraged if things don't work perfectly the first time, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Locals are often willing to assist, and many vendors are familiar with the challenges foreigners face. A little help can go a long way in making your experience smoother and more enjoyable. Section 10. Tips for smooth transactions, how to pay like a pro in China. Navigating the world of payments in China can seem daunting at first, but with a few simple steps, you'll be paying like a pro in no time. First, download Wechat Pay and Alipay. These two apps are the backbone of China's cashless society. They are widely accepted everywhere, from high-end malls to street vendors. These are your essential tools for navigating China's cashless society. With these apps, you can pay for almost anything, including groceries, transportation, and even utility bills. Second, link your bank account. This step is crucial, as it allows you to fund your mobile wallet directly from your bank. While it might require some hoops to jump through, linking your bank account will make your life much easier. You may need to visit a local bank to set this up, but the convenience it offers is well worth the effort. Third, carry some cash, just in case you encounter a rare situation where mobile payments aren't accepted. Although mobile payments are ubiquitous, some small vendors or rural areas might still prefer cash. Fourth, learn basic Mandarin phrases. While many young people in urban areas speak some English, knowing a few key phrases can be incredibly helpful. Knowing how to say ni hao and ziasi will go a long way. These simple greetings and expressions of thanks can make your interactions smoother and more pleasant. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. The Chinese people are generally very friendly and willing to assist foreigners. Locals are generally friendly and willing to assist. Whether you're having trouble with an app or just need directions, don't hesitate to ask. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to mastering the art of Chinese payments. You'll find that the convenience and efficiency of mobile payments in China can make your daily life much easier. You might even find yourself preferring it to your home country system. The seamless integration of these apps into everyday life is truly impressive, and you may wonder how you ever managed without them. Section 11. Embracing the future of payments, China's digital leap and what it means. China is at the forefront of the global cashless revolution. Its mobile payment systems are light years ahead of many other countries. By embracing this digital leap, you're not just simplifying your travels, you're getting a glimpse into the future of payments. So ditch those bulky wallets and embrace the convenience of Wechat Pay, Alipay, and the world of QR codes. It's time to join the cashless revolution and experience the future of digital transactions.